So hello everyone and welcome to today's Hindu newspaper analysis. Our date है 22 July 2023 and let's start the today's news analysis. So in today's newspaper we'll discuss a few important editorials and questions of the day. Okay, so before we start, let's just look at some questions. Previous year question from prelim examination. So consider the following statement. Okay, Jhelum River passes through Wular Lake. Krishna River directly feeds Kolaru Lake. Meandering of Gandak River form Kanwar Lake. So you have to choose the correct option. Only one, only two, all three, and none. Second question is the 10-degree channel separate which island? So you are given with four options. Just pause for a moment, look at these options, and choose the correct answer. And kindly comment down the answer of these questions. And we will discuss this question at the end of this video. So let's just discuss the first editorial, and it is related to Manipur violence. There has been a very violent situation in Manipur from past 2.5 months. There has been conflagration of houses of tribal peoples in the state of Manipur Hills. So what is the issue? Let's look at the issue first. So Manipur is a northeastern state and it borders Myanmar. There are two prominent tribal groups here. One is Maiti and second one is Kuki. Majority of the state population is of Maiti. Approximately 60% of the population is constituted by Maiti community. So this is the whole demographic situation you look at. But in a recent years, after the Myanmar um government coup, there has been an influx of Chin community from Myanmar. Now, these Chin communities are illegally entering into the state of Manipur. Now, if we look at the Manipur, the most important place where Methi community reside is the valley of Manipur. So this is Imphal, and here Methi community resides. But at the hills of Manipur, other tribes reside, like Kukis. So these Kukis tribes have scheduled tribe status under constitution. So no one can purchase land in their area, Kuki tribe. However, there has been situation when the prosperous one would purchase land in other area of Manipur. So these people at Imphal, the Methi community is complaining that their land will eventually be crunched. So मीति कम्युनिटी ये कह रही है कि इन्हें कुछ टाइम बाद रहने के लिए जगह नहीं मिलेगी. So this have escalated into the conflict between Methi Cook conflict. So this is the one of the reason behind the current situation. Now, recently what happened? A tribal woman was gang raped and she was paraded publicly. Now, looking at the situation, Supreme Court warned state government and central government to look into this situation and act against the violence that has been happening in Manipur. So here writer is saying that the leadership at the top is unable to address the violence. So there must be some provisions that could resolve the conflict. You can make agreements, inter-ethnic agreements. You can resolve conflict in a peaceful manner. So there are several instruments which can be used to resolve the conflict. Otherwise, the situation will continue. So here in this article, writer is pointing out to the lack of leadership will in this situation of violence. So therefore, political and leadership will has to be created to stop this violence. Moving on to next editorial, it is also related to Manipur. So here it is talking about the internet ban in Manipur. So Indian government can ban internet in a following or in a particular area under Indian Telegraph Act, and this act belongs to British era. So British were imperialistic, they were partisan and unfair. So law made by them would also be partisan. So issue is that there are two Article 19 and Article 21, that is a right to life and freedom of speech and expression. So these both articles are fundamental rights of citizen. So in order to exercise these rights, information plays a vital role. So there is right to information, which also form a part of fundamental right. It is not explicitly mentioned, but in many judgments, court have termed RTA as a fundamental right. Information dissemination may your internet and media plays a wider role. But if your right to access internet is prohibited, your right to life and freedom of speech and expressions are also impacted. So, as per the reports, India is the worst perpetrator of internet shutdown. So, it tops the list in a number of global shutdown. In 2022, there were 84 internet shutdown, according to Access Now and Keep It On Collision. So, in view of such situation, there was judgment in Supreme Court Anuradha Bhasin versus Union of India, where Supreme Court said that internet suspension for indefinite period of time is unlawful and it must satisfy the test of necessity and proportionality. Like, is it really important? And proportionality, can it be implemented to a certain area where the situation is uncontrollable? If internet is banned in Manipur, then how the video of that lady came? See, in Manipur High Court ordered to partially restore internet and to see if it is possible in the violence to give access to internet so that the important activities can be done, and also at the same time violence and hate speech incitements provocations are not being done. What is issue in Manipur? See, the students of Manipur who are residing in Delhi and other part of state or other part of nation are facing challenges. Since e-banking facility is based on internet, if internet is banned, then this will not work. So students suffer. Second, online registration for various beneficial activities or various so online registration for residents to apply for evacuation relief camps will be prohibited. Therefore, restoration of internet is important. But at the same time, there is an issue. that what if situation escalate, what if misinformation escalate, disinformation escalates. So as per the latest reports, it has been it has been found that misinformation spreads more when there is internet shutdown, and it is also being claimed that disinformation served as a pretext for the perpetrator of recent sexual violence against cookies of women. So this has been reported by the web portal NewsClick. So here, internet must be regulated meticulously. सोच समझ के. So next news is related to national education policy. So the our recent educational policy came in 2020. So it aims to change the education ecosystem of the nation. So there are various provision in national education policy, and one of the provision is learning in local language or mother tongue. See, it has been found that the cognitive ability of person to learn in mother tongue or local language is more. So when a student is taught in local language, he would have more grasp the concept, better understanding, and better learning outcomes. Vernacular language will play a or local language will play a greater role in the learning outcome of a student. But the issue is, if local language is to be used, we need a educational material. Certain local language doesn't have scripts. There is not uniformity use of local language. There is a diverse linguistic diversity is also an issue. So considering this, there was the committee formed, Bharatiya Bhasha Samiti. So it was to its main purpose was to see the issue relating to revival of current language instruction and research and its expansion at different institution of nation. So it found that first hurdle for implementing national education policy is supply of study material. So it would be logical to provide books in local or regional language for academic purposes, including science, humanity, in the first year of implementation. And for the post graduation level, the language should be used that are listed in 8th schedule. So that's it for today. And let's discuss the answers of the question that we saw earlier. So Jhelum River passes through Wular Lake. Yes, the Wular Lake is the largest freshwater lake in India. Krishna River directly fed Koleru Lake. Well, it's not correct. गोदावरी एंड कृष्णा के बीच में जो है वो आपकी कोलेरू लेक पड़ती है. ठीक है. थर्ड इज meandering of Gandak river from Kanwar lake. Yes, it is also true. So here only two. Third question is 10-degree channel separate which island? So it separates Andaman and Nicobar Island, 10-degree channel. There is also an 8-degree channel in Arabian Sea. It separates Minicoy and Maldives. There is 9-degree channel. It separates Minicoy from Lakshadweep. So that's it for today, and I hope you like this video. And if you find content useful to your study, please do share it and please like the video for more such content. Thank you and have a nice day.